Hello, chess lovers. Welcome back to our YouTube channel from Nalanda Chess Academy, Shivamogga. Please subscribe and join us in the pursuit of chess excellence. We are presenting the series Art of Chess Attack on the Uncastled King. This is game number 21. We are going to look at one of the games played by our president and head coach Nalanda Chess Academy Sri Krishna Udupa, and this game demonstrates how intuition plays an important role for chess players. Without further ado, let's get into the game. White plays e4 and black plays g5. So this is called grab defense. White continues development in the center, d4, and this places an attack on the g5 pawn. So black has played h6 supporting the pawn, bishop d3. So this is going to be an important diagonal d3 to h7 in case black castles on the king side. Bishop g7 played by black attacking the d4 pawn. So white has played n e2. You can observe n f3 is not such a good move in view of pawn g4. So n e2 was played by white and black plays d6. Again white plays n d2, non-committal moves and developmental moves played by white here, and black plays c5 attacking the center, c3, and nc6 continues the attack on the d4 pawn. Now white plays 0-0. If you observe closely, the pawn on d4 is hanging. C into d4, c into d4. Now there are two attacking pieces, knight and bishop, on the d4 pawn, whereas there is only one supporting knight is the supporting piece for the d4 pawn. So what happens if black captures this pawn with the bishop? Bishop into d4, knight into d4, knight into d4, queen a4 check attacking the knight. So knight has to go back to c6 square. Now black has gained a pawn in the process but has lost an important diagonal, and this important bishop, the dark squared bishop, and hence the dark diagonal from a1 to h8 becomes weak. What happens if the d4 pawn is captured with the knight? Knight into d4, knight into d4, bishop into d4. Now comes queen a4 check, and then the bishop is lost. In this case, black has observed this problem in case the pawn is captured. So he plays bishop d7 guarding queen a5 check, and now threatens to capture the pawn on d4. White develops the knight and then supports the d4 pawn. Knight f6, bishop d2, normal developmental moves, and black plays e5. You can see that black has not yet castled but continues to attack on the center. Can this be exploited by white? Let's see. Pawn d5 attacking the knight. So knight has no good squares now, so and has to go back. Knight e7. And now if you observe closely again, so there is one pawn on the board that is undefended. Bishop b4 attacking the undefended pawn, and black has a couple of options here. Queen b6 is one of the options guarding the d6 square. In this case, bishop a5 traps the queen. So queen has no place to go. What if queen c7 is could be possible to guard the d6 pawn? In that case, rook c1 and queen has to go to b8, and again white is better. So instead of using the queen or moving the queen, black plays bishop g4. Now queen guards the d6 square. So here, if you see, pawn f3 is one of the options to drive away the bishop. F3 doesn't look like a very good move on the first instance due to queen b6 check, and then the bishop is hanging. But let's see what happens in this variation. If king king h8 is played, then queen into bishop and pawn into bishop on the g4 square and knight into g4. This is clearly better for black. But there is another intermediate move. Let's look at that move. Queen b6 check instead of king h1. Here white has played knight e d4. Excellent move. Here black cannot capture this knight because of bishop a5 trapping the queen again. So for knight e d4, black captures the bishop, queen into b4, and now comes bishop b5 check, trapping the queen from all sides. And after king f8, a3 is the final nail in the coffin. Black queen has no escape square and resigned. Intuition has played a very key role for white in this game. Even though you may have all the techniques and strategies under your belt, intuition sometimes serves as the guiding light through the game. With a methodical practice and experience, I'm sure you can develop such intuition too. I hope you enjoyed the game. Please like and share with your friends, and please come back for more videos. Bye bye.